Seth, Stoverfield just told us the mood in the locker room. If you could just elaborate more, what was just the mood in the locker room following a loss like this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what he said, to be honest, but it was really quiet. Obviously, fourth quarter comeback win, some big plays on special teams that they had. And obviously our boys were disappointed just because we all felt like we played a pretty good game, but we didn't finish well enough in all phases, offense, defense, special teams. So, I mean, everyone was just pretty down. But he said after the game, he was like, our whole season's in front of us. All of our goals are still attainable. But obviously, in the moment, this one still is staying in all of us.
Last season, obviously, it's a different year, but you guys had 2 losses with double-digit leads. How do you guys now lean on that to kind of get over this one quickly and not let this one linger for you guys who have kind of been through, kind of getting over tough losses?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, it's two completely different things. A kickoff return for a touchdown and then onside kick recovery is different than, just straight up losing the game like we would do last year. So just need to execute better and be more prepared, and then when our chances come to us, just execute better, capitalize on opportunities, and then red zone, kick too many field goals.
Would it be fair to characterize, like, what was it while this is happening? Would you say it was like stunning as you watched it unfold?
I mean, yeah, kind of. They were just making plays offensively. 4th and 15, their quarterback makes a great play, gets the first down. And then obviously the kickoff return for a touchdown, that was big in my opinion. And then we were kind of just on the sidelines that last 7 minutes, and then we were sent out there with 18 seconds left and down 1. So, I mean, just watching it unfold, I was just kind of just like, wow, like, because there's plays that I left out there. I kind of fell down on a quarterback run on 3rd and 9, picked up the first, and I kind of got down. I could have probably got more yards or scored or something like that. So, I mean, not me, but everyone else, we all need to make plays and capitalize.
Seth, when you go through the process tomorrow and everything of watching the film, how do you compartmentalize? There was a lot of things that were done well in this game. How do you compartmentalize the things you guys were able to do well despite the loss, after the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I thought we played okay throughout the whole course of the game. We had 1 fumble, and turnover margin's always a big deal for us. But we only stalled out on like 3 or 4 drives. I can't remember off the top of my head. But watching film after a loss is much different than from a win. So we have missed opportunities, and then if we won this game, you'll look back and be like, oh, okay, like whatever, we won the game. I got down on that play. It's okay. But now we'll look back and be like, you missed. You should have kept going right here. Something of that nature. Just little things, making sure we eyes to the catch, eyes to the tuck, O-line, making sure we have our steps, and then me obviously making good decisions. But, everyone has little things they need to work on, and just watching the film tomorrow and try and execute better.
Seth, on the 2-point conversion, obviously, Silver City make that call 10 times out of 10. Obviously, you guys probably play practice often. If you could take us through the play, what did you see, and just kind of how did it unfold in front of you guys?
Our 2-point conversion?
The one that missed after Rogers' touchdown.
Yeah, it's kind of a design boot to the right. So our O-line was all blocking to the left, and their defensive end was kind of unblocked. And I was faking it to Gabe and then rolling to my right. And then Asa got caught up in the traffic, I think, and Woody, he was just setting a pick or a hitch or something like that. And so I kind of lob it up to Javon, and I don't really remember what happened after that, if I threw it too far out of bounds or what happened, but I got hit, and then that's all I can remember.
Silverfield told us, I believe a week or 2 ago, that he wants to be aggressive. You guys like to be that aggressive team in some ways. Even though the play didn't work, do you guys just still feel confident that, hey, we want to be an aggressive team, win or lose, because that's what you want part of your identity to be?
Yeah, for sure. Just as a whole team, we want to be an aggressive team, offense, defense, defense. But in that situation, he went for 2 because that's what the analytics said to do, and that would put us up 14 instead of 13, or I forgot what it was. 21 instead of what 19. So I mean that makes sense. I feel like that was the right call. Just didn't execute it. So.
Seth, I know it's good talk to say we got tunnel vision, but a 1 point loss in this situation can easily linger on. How do you make sure that you and your unit don't let this linger on and let this one loss become multiple losses?
Yeah, I mean, just try and focus on the next day, the next play, because all you can do is, play the next play. You can't really think about the past. And then it's the same thing any other week. Last week we're a bad offense. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let that get to my head whenever everyone's saying we're bad. So, I mean, we put on a pretty good performance. Just need to score touchdowns, score 7 instead of 3s in the red zone. But, every week, like I said last week, it's a 7-day lifespan. So, I mean, whatever everyone's saying on social media or whatever, you just got to let it go in one ear and out the other and just try and live the next day. So hopefully all of our guys are doing that. And if we continue that mindset, then we'll put ourselves in a position to be successful like we did tonight.
You guys have been pretty good in the red zone all year. What broke down today, you think?
I wouldn't necessarily say broke down. How many field goals did we kick? 4? 4. We're 2 in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that last one, that's the one that, I think back about in my head just because, I ran out on that 3rd and 9 or whatever, and, I come off the field, and then Coach Gray is like, oh, you could have scored on that one, and, we're laughing and high-fiving up however much. We're putting ourselves in a position to win the game, but now I'm sitting here and, come on. So, just mad at myself for that one. But I feel like there's going to be positions or situations where the defense will win, especially when we're down there so much. So it was good to get down there, but like you said, just finishing drives and not kicking field goals. Just doing better on that next week.